No moi, it's Joinen. If you need a little refresher, incels are a self-titled group of men who form their identity around the fact that they can't get girls and that they're not a Chad. And I decided to make this video because I suppose we're all wondering, the incels, where are they now? Put my little detective hat on, and that led me to the new subreddit, Two Cells. It has been banned. Right. That's okay. The incels have had enough banning in their times. They have condemned themselves to a new subreddit called Incels Purgatory, which has also been banned. They're nothing but a persistent bunch. I heard there's another one called Incell 7. Let's take a look. Of course, it has been banned. It seems that the incels are no longer welcome on Reddit, but just as the incels do, I was persistent, and I found a website called incels.me, which is really a blast from the past in terms of website design. Kind of reminds me of the Neopet and Tamagotchi forums I used to visit as a kid, but I am sure that is where the similarities end. Let's have a look. Inceldom discussion, home of the black pill. For the few of you who still think that women can be incel, let's learn a little bit. I present to you the pig woman experiment. How would you imagine this girl is doing in online dating? There's more opportunity than an average looking guy gets in online dating. So can we click on this? Okay, so guys are interested. Sure. This is why rape needs to be legalized. Wait, what? Supply and demand. Yep. Females on the sexual marketplace have had their value inflated over the last 20 years. People here think women can be incel? That should be insta-ban. From people who are being banned every time they create their community, they sure like banning. Agreed. To be honest, quality post. My life is such a joke. What would you do to help your incel son? Oh good, can we get some positivity? Let's say you hit 30 years old and magically escaped inceldom and have a son and a wife. The incel is rooted in your soul after 30 plus years of rejection, so you know exactly how your son feels. Would you do something to help your son? What? Alright, good. I like this. I like where this is going. In a roundabout way, we're getting the incels to give themselves some decent advice. Take him to a foreign country for a vacation to get him a hot prostitute so he can lose his virginity early. I have no words. Nutrition would be the primary thing I focused on, as my parents really fed up with me. Aside from that, encourage him to do either sports or weight training. Proper oral posture is a must. No mouth breathing. Basically, I would just instill good habits in him from a young age and help him reach his genetic potential. So everything that you've mentioned, you could still employ with yourself today. You could start eating nutritious foods. You could pick up sports or weight training. You could start breathing through your nose. You've got a pretty long life. You have every opportunity to pick yourself up. If he was still sub 5 after that, black pill him and get him a hooker. Oh gosh, dang it. Get him surgery. To be honest, I'd try mewing. Mewing? Meowing? What is that? No way! Tongue over the roof on the mouth, lips together and breathing through nose. Basically, a myofunctional therapy. Mewing is one of the attempts to enhance one's facial structure. Huh. I had no idea. Good nutrition and sports. Not much else could help him. If he still ended up an incel, I'd pay for surgery if he wanted it and I could afford it. Other than that, I could throw him off a building. Oh yeah? Great! Take him back behind the barn and put him down. I was pre-planning to have a little spiel here about how I feel bad about making these videos because I don't know if I'm making fun of people or not, but these guys are talking about killing their own son because he's ugly. I think my cards are still on the table. If he can't get a girlfriend, I would hire an escort to have with him to boost his confidence. Nothing says boosting your confidence like your own father coming up to you and saying, "Hey son, I hired an escort for you because you can't get a girlfriend. Go have fun now." I wouldn't put pressure on him to get a girlfriend, and I wouldn't be super strict. Would give him realistic advice like looks max, and only go for it if she gives you the signal. Okay, so far this sounds fine, but what is looks max? Complete looks max guide. Basic tools for improvement. Skin, hair, eyebrows, teeth, body fat. So this is just breaking down what makes people look good? This feels so weird. It feels like they're talking about a video game. My boyfriend has all the flaws you listed in terms of being unattractive, and I still love him. A common sentence that is spouted straight from the disgusting femoids' mouths that holds no value since it's anecdotal. Let's be honest. Femoid. If your boyfriend had down tilted eyes, high hairline, crappy beard genetics where you can't even get stubble, too much upper eyelid exposure, beta puppy eyes like Black Ops 2 cell, narrow jaw, no chin, frame cell, manlet, skin cell, overbite, and other unattractive features. The only reason you're with him is because you went through your phase and just want to settle down with your beta... Okay, yeah, sure. You know that disgusting subhumans won't be able to cheat on you ever, and you know that you'll never be physically attracted to him, and you have to constantly fake your... Keeping my eye on that green YouTube dollar sign, thank you very much. Well, that was certainly a meaningful insight into life and women. Manlets do not matter. What the heck is a manlet? I love how much lingo they have. There's gotta be an incel dictionary out there somewhere. I would dare say that not one single woman said that height didn't matter. Okay. A manlet is a short guy. Some did kind of say, yes, they would date a short guy, but with conditions.
So, does height matter? That is my next interesting topic that I'm asking our ladies out on the streets of London today.
Personally, it does to me because I'm quite tall anyway, so if I wear heels, it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Within reason, yes. I wouldn't want to go out with someone that was shorter than me.
Anything below 5'6", it matters.
Hold on, what is that in English? 1.7 meters. Right.
I don't know, it also depends on the dynamic, I guess, that you're looking for.
I wouldn't, except if he was very nice and special, maybe then funny, a nice guy, but...
A nice guy? Oh, I know a group of people that would be happy to hear from you.
Actually, I would. But yeah, he'd have to win me over with his personality in order for me to date him, but yeah, I would.
This lady said that, yeah, she would date a guy who was shorter than her. She would have to win him over with his personality, but otherwise, she would. Some did kind of say, yes, they would date a short guy, but with conditions. And even then, not seriously date. The condition was, you need to have a good personality. Which I think we can all agree is a perfectly reasonable condition. I mean, the incels agree that personality should be the real key thing here. Might not help them, just based on the posts that I've read. I want to brutalize men that are better looking than me. Honesty is key. Whenever I see another man that is better looking than me, I have a strong urge to beat the shit out of him and choke him out. I practice meditation every day to weaken the urges, but it doesn't go away. Especially pretty boys, because I'm an ugly curry ogre. And I'll never be a pretty boy that women fall in love with. Yeah, no, you need help. The incels here on this website, they're not gonna help you. You need to see someone. Like, someone who can help you. Experiment. I did Tinder morph game, pics and field report inside. Field report. It's like he went out into the world and he came back with these findings. So anyways, I took a short break from the forum and decided to try get a girlfriend. After reading here about Tinder morph from this dude who inspired me to try it, I decided why not. So what I did was put filters and some photoshopping on my already semi-frauded pics. Oh no. To get something decent. The results. You must be logged in to do that? No. I considered it for the sake of science, but no. To quickly sum up, I had 3 Tinder accounts total in my life. No frauded Tinder, about 3% match rate. Frauded angle, best pick Tinder, about 5%. You mean you took a better photo? And this one, heavy frauded, is about 25% match rate. So one thing is clear, the higher your looks go, the easier and better your results will be. Yeah. It's Tinder. The whole point of the app is that you're selecting people based on their looks and a tiny paragraph that they write. So far, this has proven to be a good tool to test surgery maxing and to see your potential, or at least what could have been. But what about any real life applications? Well, I did actually go on a date 2 days ago. The date was unsurprisingly a fail. She was a prime with a job and a degree no less, a valuable member of society, so I was already being lucky to even talk to her, let alone date her. Wait, you're an incel. You can still get a job and a degree and be a valuable member of society. And I did try to go for a kiss towards the end, but I was swiftly rejected by her turning the cheek. But I won't be doing any more of it because it was definitely hurtful to be so close to a goal and yet so far. I mostly did it to reaffirm what could have been. Tinder has turned every woman into a celebrity. An epiphany just hit me. Never before in history have so many women had access to such an incredible amount of admirers. In the past, only the princesses of royal families had this amount of attention. Think about it. This is a real game changer. Every woman is now a princess and can afford to have a princess complex. You would be lying if you say that nothing catastrophic to society could come of this, says PM me strippers. I think more so Instagram, just by taking selfies and angle frauding. Angle frauding? I don't understand. It's called taking a good photo. Look. If I take a photo like this and post it on Instagram, I'm not doing myself any favors. Changing the angle of a camera is not fraud. It's just good photography. I don't know if this is weird to say, but if every girl has the opportunity to be a so-called princess, should they not take it? Would you not take it? Damn, dude, I would be a princess given the opportunity. I mean, I'm kidding, but like, am I?